Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new to this channel, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button to stay motivated and to stay inspired. So let's get into it. If you clicked on this video, it's because you want to know more about how can you build self-love after a narcissistic abuse, right? The biggest challenge for a lot of people is learning how to re-love themselves after a narcissistic or a toxic relationship, because at the end of the day, these people, they break us down mentally and emotionally to lose confidence inside of ourselves, right? To lose confidence in loving ourselves, to knowing that we are enough just the way that we are, that there is nothing really wrong with us. Because I don't know if you can relate or understand. If you're new to my channel, I used to be in an 18 years narcissistic abusive relationship. So everything that I talk about on my channel, every advice that I give, every tips that I share, I've been through it. I've been through the storm. I've been through the experience. So I know exactly what it is that I'm talking to you guys about. So I'm going to share with you guys tips and tools on how you can build self-confidence, self-love after a narcissistic abusive relationship, and after the narcissist kind of broke you down. Because based off of my experience, I was not, I was lacking confidence after my narcissistic abuse. I was lacking self-love. I was lacking empathy for myself. I was lacking compassion for myself, because I would beat myself up asking myself, what did I do so wrong? Why doesn't this person love me? Why can't they see my value? Or then I would beat myself up. Why did I put myself through that? I knew better, but I kept staying. I wasted so much years. And then again, I kept being my own bully and not loving myself, not having any confidence, because after that, I was just like, felt like I didn't deserve to be in a better relationship, or I don't deserve anybody better, or again, we just lack self-love and self-confidence after the narcissistic abuse. So again, this video is to share with you guys tips and tools on what I have been working on and been doing that may resonate with you, to take what I did to maybe implement into your life to help you to grow from your situation and having lack of confidence and lack of self-love. So what I first did was understand that I was abused. Understand that what I was going through was not normal and it was not my fault, right? If somebody is toxic, if somebody is abusive and they're, bullying you, they're name calling, they're putting you down, they're doing everything in the book to break you down, that's not on you. That's a them problem, right? Realizing that's a them problem, that they're broken inside, and that's why they're trying to break you down, because they're broken inside. Misery likes company, right? So with that being said, they have traumas, they have their own issues that then they try to vomit out on you. So it's breaking it down and understanding who that person is, their personality traits, what messed up shit that they were trying to vomit out on you to break you down. If a person is trying to break you down, it's because they're already broken down. It's realizing these things about this person. Next thing is educating yourself about what you were going through, educating yourself that you were a victim of narcissistic abuse, educating yourself what is a narcissist, what are their personality traits, again, breaking down and understanding the facts of what you went through, that it was not your fault. What does that do? It lifts off the bullying, that you bully yourself after the narcissistic abuse. So right then and there, standing the facts, you're gonna stand in the facts of knowing what is what comparison to your feelings, right? And what that does is it separates facts from feelings and emotions. And from there, you take control of what your feelings is just feelings and facts is the facts. So what that does, it gives you the ability to stand in the facts of knowing that you are God's greatest creation. You are a queen. You are a king. Standing in the facts of knowing that you're kind, you're caring, you're loving, you're ambitious, you're a loyal, generous person. These are all facts, because that's who you are. But we lose track on who we truly are because of the abuse and the toxicity that narcissist always vomiting us and manipulating us and gaslighting us. We lose touch of who we truly are. So again, standing the facts and understanding your emotions is going to allow you to tap back into who you truly are, which is God's greatest creation. And you'll start releasing and letting go of all that toxicity that narcissist tried to, vomit out on you, to now standing your facts, being more educated, being more wise about your situation, about that person, and understanding breaking down what you went through is not your fault, right? So that's the first step of self-love. That's the first step of building confidence, because what that also is going to do to build your confidence is make you feel like more confident in knowing that it was not all me. It was not all my fault, that there is nothing wrong with me, right? So it's like nothing wrong with you in the sense that you didn't deserve. Nobody deserves to get abused mentally and emotionally. Nobody deserves to be put down. So that's what I mean. It's like in the sense that it's not your fault. It is, however, owning up to it is your fault that you allowed somebody to abuse you that long, but it's okay. It's telling yourself that, again, standing the facts, that life doesn't happen to you, life happens for you, and there's valuable lessons to learn from what you go through with these narcissists. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, because, again, life is all about teaching you valuable lessons inside of life to help you to grow, to help you to become better, right? Mentally and emotionally. So standing in the facts, and that's what builds your confidence. The next thing that builds your confidence and builds your self-love is being aware of the words that you're saying about yourself. Are you calling yourself, fat, ugly, not worthy to get in another relationship? What are the things that you're saying to yourself? What are you talking about yourself? What are you talking about your life? Oh, my life sucks, or this, that. Nah. Being cautious of the words that you're saying. I'm a queen. I'm a king. I deserve the world. Again, life's not happening to me. Life's happening for me. I'm happy that those situations happen, because it taught me valuable lessons about self to grow, right? So what are the words that you're saying to yourself? And the more positive affirmations, the more positive words you're saying to yourself is going to build confidence, and it's also going to build self-love, because now you're tapping into a more positive side of you, saying more positive things about yourself than negative stuff. So positive affirmations really, really do help. It helps build the confidence, and it also helps build, your self-love, right? Then doing nice things, taking yourself out on dates, being your best friend, being the love that you desire. Everything that you want outside of you first starts within. So are you treating yourself like the narcissist, or are you treating yourself like the love of your life? Right? It all starts with you. What you put out there into the universe is what you're going to get back. So if you want to move on from this narcissist, if you want to be able to move forward and, build your confidence again and build your self-love, it all starts with how do you treat yourself, right? Are you constantly, again, the words are powerful, bullying yourself? Are you constantly bringing up the same old patterns of negative stories, right? Are you self-sabotaging yourself, right? By, knowing the facts, but still having a blind eye to the facts. So treating yourself, not worrying so much about people outside of you and the situations outside of you, but worrying about how do you talk to yourself? How do you treat yourself? Do you do something nice for yourself? Do you dress up in do you dress up for yourself? Do you take yourself out to go eat a nice meal? Do you, get a massage done for yourself? Do you go get your nails done, or do you go get your hair done? Do you go just do things for yourself, right? Run a bubble bath, read a good book, go to a sports game, or what are you doing for yourself? Not worrying about other people or who's doing stuff for you, but what are you doing for yourself, right? Treating yourself like, again, that soulmate that you so desire outside of you, you being that soulmate for yourself. That's going to build confidence, and that's what true self-love is. Tapping into understanding that everything you desire and everything that you want starts with inside of you, right? That you need to love yourself like as much as you desire for anybody else outside of you to love you. So those are, again, a couple of tips that I'm sharing with you, that I'm working on right now, that's building my confidence. It's building my self-love. It's building up so much within inside of myself to know my worth and know my value, right? And analyzing, what things that you went through that you don't want to go through. Just understanding more of yourself, becoming your own best friend. That's the biggest tip that I can give you guys. That's going to help you guys to heal. That's going to help you guys to build self-confidence. That's going to help you guys to build self-love. It's just tapping into understanding yourself more. A lot of people don't even know who they truly are. If you ask them certain questions about themselves, it's like they're stuttering, right? So it's more about getting to know who you are, spending that time to stop focusing on the outside world, to focus on you. And how can you do that is talking to yourself, like journaling, right? If you don't want to journal, then talk out loud, but getting to know what are those consistent thoughts that you're having. What things do you like? What things do you don't like? What do you want to attract inside of your world? What's your biggest desires? Again, just understanding who you are as a person. The more you understand who you are, right, is the more confidence you will build. Because, like I said, it all starts within you. Everything you desire, that better body, that bigger home, the nicer car, the love of your life to come in your life, everything starts with inside of you, right? So when you can tap into understanding more of yourself, is the more you'll be able to attract better into your life, right? And self-love and confidence also comes with you setting healthy boundaries. This is another tip. Setting healthy boundaries. Understanding that boundaries is needed for everyone, whether it be your kids, family members, mom, dad, aunt, uncle, people at work, your significant other, whoever you're going to have inside of life. You need to put you first, because if you're not good, you can't be good for anybody else. You can't be good for your kids. You can't be good at work. You can't be good in your relationship. You can't be good at nothing. So it's understanding what does healthy boundaries look like for you, right? Taking the time and the right steps to feel like it's okay to say no, and put you first, right? Because again, that's not selfish. Just understanding that everything starts with you. So when you're good, you can be good for others. So setting healthy boundaries. And these tips that I'm sharing, these are things that I implemented, and it has built so much confidence in me, so much self-love to put me first, to love me, to stop thinking about the narcissist or think about the new supply or thinking about anybody else except for me. Bringing it back to center. Always, and this is another tip, bring yourself back to the present moment. The present moment, right, is being grateful and looking at your surrounding of where you're at right now. There's always something to be grateful for. This is a really important tip of self-love and confidence after being abused, is being in the present moment. Because being abused for so long, you're either thinking about the past so much, the past hurt, pain, and stories, or you're thinking about the future of, oh my God, what's going to happen? Am I going to find somebody to love me? Is somebody going to love me? Am I going to meet somebody again? And you're just worrying about all the shit that hasn't happened yet. So staying in the present moment to drown yourself in gratitude of where you're at right now. There's always something to be happy about. There's always something to stay positive about. So drowning yourself with positive thoughts of gratitude and standing in the moment. Whatever happened in the past, you can't change it. Whatever's happens in the future is created from today moving forward. So you guys, these are just some tips, you guys. If you guys want to know more information on more ways specifically for your situation, then reach out to me, book a one-on-one. I'm taking, one-on-one half an hour free sessions for people to ask me any questions they want, to know more about how they can heal, how can they grow mentally and emotionally, to wise up and rise up inside of their life. Because like I said in all my videos, I am starting a movement. This is called the Wise Up, Rise Up community. That's why I'm on all platforms. There's my podcast that I drop every Thursdays on Anchor and on Spotify called the Wise Up, Rise Up podcast. Then there's my TikTok channel. That's the Wise Up, Rise Up TikTok. And it's like a lot of great tips on narcissist abuse. How can you heal from it, right? Because the more wiser we are about our situations is the more we're able to rise up inside of our lives to become better versions of ourselves. Because if you're not wiser about those situations, then how can you grow? Through these experiences, it all gives us chance to learn and grow. And then from there, you can take over the world. So join the community, you guys. If you want to book a one-on-one with me, I'm going to leave all the links inside of the comments, and you can, join the community, be a part of it to help yourself to wise up and rise up. I say in all my videos, each one teach one, share the love, share the knowledge. If you found value in this video, please give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, leave me a comment, let me know what your thoughts are. I want to help you to wise up and rise up inside of your life. So let's grow together. Thanks so much, you guys, for joining me on this video. I'll see you guys again on another video. Take care.